Da 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 da. Hi there, welcome back to Japan Game Junk. Next up is the second in my planned discussion. Wait just a second, my little light over here. Let me move that. There we go. That's nice and shiny. My second in discussion of MSX games with boxes. This time it's a game that's got a bit of a notoriety to it. It's Hydlide. Very, very shiny plastic kind of... How do you even put this? Like an old video cassette case almost. And you open it up like this. Oh, wow. Why isn't it opening? There we go. It's been a while. And inside, I said, wow, it's all falling out. So you have some documentation, which I'll look at later, but before that, here, you have inside this plastic tray, which fits in the Hydlide cartridge. From T&E Soft, we pull that out like this. There we go. And the back is full of all the game wonderment. Also inside there was this kind of thick manual. Wow, that's seen some better days. This was purchased kind of dirty, used, but anyway, there we go. Now it says it needs at least an 8 kilobyte of RAM MSX. The best of my knowledge, it's just all story. All story. Then you have old, looks like typewriter type, telling you how to play the game. Some hand drawings. Very interesting stuff. After you use your... Thank you for purchasing this Hydlide on the MSX. This Hydlide was, wow, the year 59. I was born in the year 56 in Showa. That's, wow, 84. December. The original PC 8801 version was released. And... it was received very well by users. So here at T&E Soft, we want to give this oh wait, what's that? What the whole thing? Oh, okay. So So they're saying a lot of stuff about how the RAM of the MSX and how it's being used and utilized. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, 1985, December. Some dude who had this before, wow. Wow. So, oh wow. If you need... Wow. That's kind of fun. If for people who can't get to the very end of the game, you can send for a hint, and you need to include a 100 yen stamp, which is expensive. So that's for a big hint guide, I guess. Wow. And this dude underlined how to get the hints. Probably was a kid or something who underlined it to show the parents. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that. Join the T&E Soft. Oh, he did it! A page was cut out here, very carefully, to get the hint book, which was not in here. And then you can also join the T&E Soft Users Club. Wow. This thing's interesting. Yeah, and there's the thing you'd put on your envelope. That's pretty fun. Wow. Let's say here, all the other stuff you can buy. Hydlide, Raidok, and Pixel 2. That's some fun stuff. Alright, anyway, let's put in Hydlide. See how that looks. Oh, there's no protective sleeve. Now, Hydlide is a game that Got a lot of notoriety in the West when it was out on the Nintendo Entertainment System, because it was basically a direct port of this, and it was being compared to The Legend of Zelda. Wow, that was fast. It's not fair, though, to compare it to The Legend of Zelda. I mean, this is a game that was made years before for much, weaker hardware. A lot more RPG-style elements as opposed to action. But it was very, very ambitious at the time, So, it's very well received in Japan by, older computer hobbyists as opposed to, Nintendo game players, if that makes sense. So, anyway, this was unfortunately not a bad game for the time, but for the Nintendo Entertainment System, it was a very poor port that didn't take advantage of what the Nintendo could do. Even down to the password system that was maligned for the Nintendo, having a huge, huge password. If you have an MSX, you just type that on the keyboard. But obviously that was not possible for the Famicom. And I don't believe it had support for the Famicom or NES keyboard that came with the BASIC. Okay, so I think we'll try to do our best here. We'll start. Oh, I have to use the keyboard. Great. Alright. I'm trying to run into it to destroy it. Alright. Okay. Oh dear. That was too dark. So yeah, I have very little life. I'll be dead soon. Have to restart. Alright, space key. Let's try to continue now. Oh dear, I don't know the code. Error. Well, let's start. So, indeed, you would need to get the hint guide to understand what to do. It's very difficult. But you can see, though, however, this is the inspiration for the original Legend of Zelda. I can see the creators sitting down with their old hobby computer. Well, at the time, not a hobby computer, right? Their old computer there, brand new at the time, playing this kind of game which had such lush color and the sense of adventure. Something like this was not possible in many other games. And keep in mind, this game only required 8K of RAM. That's such a tiny amount when basically every MSX would kind of require having 16. But, it's kind of fun. In what it is, in just being, in just what it was trying to be, very ambitiously, Was that a treasure? Oh, I got a cross. So you can see also how proud T&E Software were of this. T&E Software would get to be known mostly later on for making golf games. A lot of T&E Soft golf games I have for various systems. Super Famicom, 3DO, many others. Alright, I think that's enough, so there. More so than the game, though, I really like the manual. That was a fun find, having all these the The story written out there in these old pages. Yeah, this thing's fun. This Hydlide manual. Action role-playing game. These hand drawing of the screen. There's TNE Soft right there. Advertising itself for how great it is. Yeah. These kind of things. Yeah, so they were in, it seems like they were in Nagoya City. TNE Soft. This thing's just so interesting. Wish I had that page that the guy cut out to get his hint book. I wish I had the hint book too. And you write in your bank information, so you do like a bank transfer to get your hint book. Wow. This is good stuff. All the error messages you can get. Oh, what was the cross that I got? It was in a church. Oh. What could you use it for? It says that something might be scared of it. Okay. Anyway. That's enough. And, I don't know. Hydlide's kind of a fun little piece of a history for computer gaming in Japan. That unfortunately did not translate over to the West when it was released for different systems. But, hey. You know, appreciate it for what it is. Thanks for watching and learning about Hydlide. Remember, Hydlide is your friend. Goodbye. Da 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 da.